So, Boethiah's quest. Murder a group of people without them really seeing it coming. I guess this is a good training for assassin skill jobs. Actually, I don't think it is. Outside environment jobs are always tougher. So it's typical bandit camp. Not sure what I'm expected to do. Maybe I should go after the leader first. That might seal the deal. If I start a mess here, the chances of us doing this without anyone noticing is pretty small. If I can get rid of him first, it might flag the quest as being completed. So it wouldn't matter what happens outside. That's not our guy.
Lying little harlot. That brat ain't mine. It could be anyone's. Only get one rusty scepter.
We can take down a marauder with a single strike. Holy shit, a corundum mine. Waited something like this for a long time. Not that it matters anymore, but sneak increased to 100. Yeah, this is a bad place to try to reset sneaking. I do intend to do it though. It'll be our final legendary skill. We can ignite the oil, but I don't think anything good will come out of that. These guys are way beyond being killed through such means. I do have to say we have an excellent combination of abilities for this type of mission. Couldn't be better. Perfect sneaking, invisibility. That's the guy. Now, how are we gonna get enough damage done? We're gonna get one chance at this. Ebony, Ebony, Ebony. You are able to move more quietly, and opponents that get too close take 5 points of poison damage per second. It's a good heavy armor. I wonder what the opponents that get too close means. Does it affect everyone or just creatures that are hostile to you? Still, few targets to go. This is the richest random site I've ever seen.
Never should have come here.
No!
Victory is yours. I submit.
Why? I guess he had a heavier armor or something. I should use the dual strike. One more guy to go. This might be the hardest, in fact. Yeah, he's just looking directly at us. Slay everyone at knife point reach stealthily. But he didn't get a fight out of it. They never spotted me. That one guy did. Everyone else didn't. I'll go back and get the corundum. Not sure if we have a use for it, but this would have been a wonderful thing to have earlier. With Fallout, they took Principal Eyes.
What was that?
And we fucked up already.
Hello? Who's there? Nothing here after all.
No one watching us. One, two, three, four, five, six. This is a bit worse. It's hard to see what the correct order here would be.
You can't hide from me.
Where are you?
Leaping Kashi turtle, everything.
You can't hide from me.
Oh, well.
I guess I was just hearing things.
Told him to just
You were.
let it go. But did he listen?
2 threes. What was he thinking? Fool never stopped.
Really?
Kill them till you disappear every now and then.
What am I seeing?
I was sure I heard something.
You heard nothing.
What was that?
Is someone there? Where are you?
So, staring directly at you in broad daylight. Yep.
No sign of him.
You hear me? Dead! Yourselves a hero. You can't hide from me.
Sure I can. Not sure how much of a difference it would have made if I would have waited
Oh,
for
well.
night time.
Must have run off.
So one guy left, and it's guard.
Picking pockets. Now that's... No rush. Ah! Found you!
No more! I yield! I yield!
Well, this wasn't exactly perfect. Retrieve and equip.
You have done well, my champion. You have earned my respect, a feat few manage and live to tell about. I shall write your name upon the tablet of absolute darkness. You may keep my ebony mail, a token of my appreciation to my new champion. Its gifts will resonate with your talents. Now go. I have strings to pull that require my full attention. You may pursue your own course wherever it leads you. Remember always this. As you will it, so it shall be.
Well, it sucks. Great for heavy armor user. It's a nice looking armor to boot. It's a modified ebony mail. Well, modified ebony armor. It is ebony mail. So we're gonna go and pick up some corundum before leaving this place. And there was at least one proper loot chest. Hmm. The iron wouldn't hurt either. More gold for us. By the time we hit the Assassin's Guild, I do want to have proper daggers. Hopefully earlier than that, but more or less the deadline. Okay, surely some of you have a key. Hero. Lock down iron ore. We'll have to do a side trip to the manor. The amount of corundum added on top of this, I think we have much choice. The corundum is probably worthless. There's no specific corundum items. It is used to buff certain things. However, that would mostly be in the armor lineup, and I don't think we're going to be switching armors too much. Or if we are, we're going to switch to another light armor. By the way, it's not going to be heavy armor. It's not going to be heavy armor. Would maybe require corundum fittings or something like that. Possible. Very likely, I'd say, even. But corundum has been very hard for us to get. And it's, well, you can get an ingot here and there, but the ore itself is very hard to get by, or has been, at least for me. So I don't want to throw this opportunity away to gather it up a little bit. Maybe we won't collect it all. We can, I mean, we can always come back here if we happen to need it. Iron is definitely the much more interesting ore for us. Basically gold. Give me a potion. Poison. I think I'll go and just check the house of the Boethiah old champion. Just the more I think about it, the less uses I can think of for corundum. Handful, sure, but that's like maybe a few hundred gold coins if we just buy it. So why really bother wasting time gathering it up here? Master Lock. This is not gonna have anything even remotely worth of caster lock. Yep. How important level up? Now we can do restoration training. There might be minor loot chests, maybe skill books. Crap. Okay, and okay. Miner's clothing. These aren't terrible, but exactly great either. Take it all. Shoes. It's got nothing. An archer would probably have had an easier time of this. Or someone with proper daggers. Because you could have maintained, well no. You could have shot arrows through here I suppose. And you would have enough distance that they would never be able to locate you. Or at least fully see you. But it's not quite so simple because of how the aiming and shooting really works in this game. Trying to shoot through small openings is a hopeless endeavor. In all likelihood, it doesn't even have an actual opening in the model, or the model is somewhere entirely different. So trying to put an arrow through there is not an easy task.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well. Valeria, over the last few days, we've had some disturbing information come to light regarding the events at Wolf Skull Cave and the summoning and binding ritual you interrupted there. Given your involvement with that event, I'm asking you to return to Solitude to help us once more. I'm wary of putting all the details in print. Please come see me at the Blue Palace. Want to collect again? Might need the money at some point. Every decent patch we make is worth tens of thousands. We don't have the amount of ingredients this time. I mean, rather the next time we do it though. Still, might work out. Not exactly a tough task to collect these in storage. Looks like we're getting salmon meat, not salmon roe. I didn't get it. So there's no point putting the salmon there in the first place. Or, well, maybe salmon roe only appears during certain periods. I just don't know how realistic the game is really doing those things. And we might as well change these. Giant Legion has nothing of value. Absolutely nothing. So I'm not sure why I'm farming it here in the first place. Do we have something that has? We would preferably want to basically do two things that we can combine with each other. Giant Legion. No, let's do it in order. Clear planter. What if I carry away this good choice? Don't know what other ingredients you could add does that. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But better choices are certainly available.
You lost?
Yes?
It's pleasing to see.
Windmill. Into the dump. I'm also going to dump Archmage robes. They're fine set of robes, but I don't think I'll be wearing them anymore.
You again.
Good morning.
Without a doubt, there is at least one training session for smithing coming up. I don't think we're really ready for it at the moment. $68 amethysts. Pelagius has hip bone. What the hell am I gonna do with that? Just store it somewhere, I guess. I could start buying iron ore wherever I see it.
Mama, you're home! Hey, I got you something. Hope you like it. Mama took me to the market. There were lots
Skate
of pies
crawl.
and cakes there. She said she'd show me how to bake one. What is it?
Can't give her anything. Shit.
Oh, stop teasing me.
Stop being a weakling. What are you doing? You have brain damage too.
Yes?
Yes.
Speak. You can ask anything of me, love.
Running out of soul gems. Interesting. I'm going to answer for Firebeard's call. Unfinished business and all that. So, what is it? No. Nope. Well, we can do this. We're not gonna level up during this, no matter what. It's the restoration training.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
The courier must have found you.
Yeah. You sent a message about Wolf Skull Cave.
Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Boethiah escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
Who's Steer?
He's Solitude's priest of Archay. He's the one who figured out Boethiah was still around. He'll help as much as he can.
Okay, I'll talk to him. We'll figure something out.
I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
The Wolf Queen awakened. How bad would it be? I mean, he doesn't, or she doesn't have a physical form, so he'll maybe possess something, summon some creatures. But that will have to face her. Even if we did, I don't know what kind of difference it would really make.
Hey, wanna play tag?
No.
Can I help you? You must be the one Falk spoke so highly of. Welcome.
He sent me to talk to you about Boethiah.
Ah, Boethiah, former Queen of Solitude and one of the most dangerous necromancers in recorded history. She was responsible for the Empire's near collapse almost 500 years ago. I believe I have a book about her.
And now that Boethiah has returned,
Summoned in spirit form is not raised from the dead. She'll need help before she can return to the living. For the moment, the Wolf Queen has retreated to a place filled with dead, eager to serve her. She's gone to her old catacombs. A few days ago, one of her servants busted through a wall into the Temple of Divines. We'll need you to go into the catacombs themselves.
I can do that.
Good. Being at the summoning created a connection to Boethiah. You are the one to do this. I can provide you with some help with her minions. As to Boethiah herself, find what's left of her body, likely a skeleton. Remove it from the catacombs and bring it back to be sanctified by Archay.
What do you know about her?
A curious figure. Unrepentantly evil and nasty, of course, but also astonishingly brilliant, and obviously quite a necromancer at her end. She was always so close to being Empress, but despite her machinations, it was never to be hers. Ironically, if she were alive today, she'd be the only living member of the Septim bloodline. By all rights, she would now be Empress. May Art bless you with a long life.
So, murder an undead spirit. Potentially skeleton remains. Oh, doesn't sound too bad. Classic levitation training.
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon you. How may I help?
How do we get where I need to go?
Let us walk in the steps of the Divines.
Yeah, sure.
Remind us of our quest when we forget.
You've arrived at last. The heroine who prevented me from being bound returns to my fold. I have much to thank you for, little one. When you die, I will raise you, and you can take your place by my side.
What a generous offer. She's not on this map, so this is just a prelude to something else. Night Lord Vampire. Okay, I can't use my special abilities again for some reason. So fuck you, game. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Couldn't disrupt her. Now I'm in this shit. Our first Night Lord Vampire. Wasn't too, well, tough, very tough, but we have a very good magic resistance now, very magical protection, so not too shit. If he, I'm betting if he would have used, or rather she would have used any kind of melee attack, we would have been in much bigger trouble. I'm going to legendary sneaking. We have to get it up very quickly to about level 50. Backstabbings, yeah, do it. Yeah, very quickly need to move on this. Next is probably Thieves Guild or Assassin's Guild, one or the other, and sneaking is absolutely vital. Sneak attacks do increase sneaking. We are gonna get sneaking experience by moving around the invisible. I know that. I know that for a fact. Yeah. So don't have too much trouble getting things going. The 50 will give us the dagger damage and faster movement. So it is important. Like supers were most important thing ever important. Oh come on, don't give me this shit. Sneak 23. We started with 15 just a few minutes ago. Where did the other guy go? Walked away, I suppose. Both might be killable with a single backstab strike at this point. No. Come on. 25. That's something you can do. You can do something with 25. Minor dance, and we're not able to move forward. We need 30. Still, rapid progression. Over 10 levels already gained, or regained rather. Definitely not buying training and sneaking. That is not a good idea. Another ancient whatchamacallit maybe.
Today.
Am I imagining it, or are you hideous looking? Yeah. That's not actually a Dawnguard thing. The partly disfigured face. Dawnguard did not do that. It's Dragonborn edition. And I don't know why. I haven't heard anyone really like it. Well, a very common mod is to have vampirism not affect your look in any way, and I don't see why it would, because it doesn't affect in Dawn Guard. Or, well, the minions look like crap, but none of the proper vampires look like crap. They look normal, with the weird eyes. That's it. It's a much more appealing look anyway, so I just don't get it. My first proper light armor in green. Doing this time-consuming dance for a while, we just have to make progress with the sneak. Ooh, I'm sort of interested in trying out something. We have anti-undead restoration spells. They're shit, but I don't want to try them out. I mean, we want to keep getting restoration with the fire. Not awful. I need one level of restoration, naturally. Otherwise, there's no chance of us getting specialization. So it's not horrible, but isn't that great either. It's supposed to be about like an apprentice level spell though. Definitely in line with what the other apprentice level spells do. So nothing amazingly bad. Then the inability to affect living things can be seen as a strength too, so it's not like it's just a problem. What? Fuck. Tameless Rift. I think we're gonna resort to more direct means here. It's not here anyway. Okay. Well, I think I'll stick to Sunfire. We'll switch to melee pretty much immediately if we encounter real enemies. So Drift Lord, you're not a real enemy. I guess this also has a problem with a lot of destruction spells. It's not that great to advancing your skill. You're meant to spam it a huge amount of times. But it's not bad, taking the town a Death Lord with no magical really assistance.
Something out there. There you are. Just a taste.
Looks like a secret. I think there's been like maybe one place where it has been even remotely interesting. And we're not encountering an exception this time either. Just a chase. Okay, I need to pick up some speed. Certainly not a pole tamer.
Far more. No doubt you seek for table time. I can see to that. We'll need plenty of time.
Anything else? No. For Tamer's Sanctum key, so you would have had multiple ways to get past this. Okay, now we're where Tamer is. And
What's that?
it's fairly close by. Night Lord Vampire. It's no good. Extreme concentration. That it? Okay, not too bad. Ebony this, ebony that. God. We know this song. Well, this isn't gonna be a trap or anything. What's the other anti-undead spell I had? Don't recall at all. I mean, not even a little. Was it something vampire related? I think it was. Vampire spell.
Not much further. Come, little thing. Serve me in death.
Only 3.
Never should have come.
Is that see shit? That's an interesting spell. Not quite sure how it works. Is it because it for a moment it looked like it okay. More like a fireball. For a moment I thought I saw it sort of push through the tanks. So I thought it might be more like a blizzard spell, but it's not. Hardly matters. We're nearing our goal. Okay.
You've come far, but can you stand against my inner council? Let's see.
Okay, what's your inner counsel? I'm actually very worried about this. They have powerful roller. Then the shouts they'll have will be in trouble.
Don't apply yourself too soon, world.
You can always summon help. We can always even leave. Okay, this is getting a bit too much of a mess. Okay, I'll do this. Guardian Circle. Caster heals 20 health per second inside it, and undead will flee if they feel come near. So I want the healing effect mainly.
Rip the eyes from her head.
Oh shit. One death lord. Too bad. Bastard's gonna just keep resurrecting these horrible things. Ooh, looks like we might have one more fight in our hands. Have the skull. Orcish sword of thunderbolts. It's not bad, but it's not good either. Legendary Crately House. Sneak 32. Well, thanks, I guess. Backstab. I want to wait until it gets to 50. That's where we get all the things that I'm even remotely interested about. Before that, it's just a waste of time. Okay, not too bad. If there's one thing we've drastically managed to increase through just going through melee, is durability. Well, well, well. If Lord isn't a bad opponent, 2 hits, one that I blocked, and we lost about a quarter of our health. It's just, when they're on their own, we basically have we control the pace of the fight. So we disrupt and attack when they're vulnerable. But we're not. In many ways, I think it takes more time for us to kill them than it would take for them to kill us. Temas remains. Okay, there's at least 2 more debate
I trust
Lord
you're not
missions.
planning any trouble. You've returned. I'm hoping success. Excellent. These things do have a way of working out when people take action. I'll sanctify the remains. In case Falk doesn't make it clear, Solitude owes you a debt of gratitude.
I'm thinking of doing them because we do need to get the sneaking up. It's not a minor thing. We have stealth oriented 2 guilds left. So yeah. Illusion can carry us to some extent, but it's not a replacement for sneaking. Especially we need the backstabbing ability, and we need the ability to move quickly while in stealth. If we rely on our stealth abilities constantly during these couple of remaining data quests, I'm sure it's enough.
Do you have business? You've done a great thing today. It doesn't matter who you support in the war, but Boethiah would have been a blight on the land for both sides. Without you, this would have been a disaster. I should have paid more heed to Varnius's warnings. I won't make that mistake again. Take this payment. The Jarl would thank you, but she very much wants to keep Boethiah's return quiet. Make no mistake, we consider you a protector of Solitude.
We might have another option. Civil
Be
War.
quick. I have little patience.
Didn't even occur to me. It would definitely benefit illusion magic more though, but we could sneak around to illusionary magic things. Now, I don't actually know what the quest lines there would be, but it does involve warring. So that might not really work out all that well.
Mundane concerns. If I needed something, spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Vampire for hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
I'm heading toward the college winter hall to get the much needed training. Once I get that done, I'll end there. I'll have to give a little bit more thought to where we're gonna head it next. We basically have 5 major plot lines or quest lines left. There might be others, but I can't think of any. I mean, there's the remaining DLC, there's the main plotline of the game, and Civil War and 2 guilds.
There are places where one can pursue my type of work.
2 stealth ability guilds, although I think Assassin's Guild is more focused on killing ability. How you do it is less important in many cases. Sometimes it might matter. I get something interesting. I think I did. Yes, I did. Shield of Solitude. Increase magic resistance by 30%, like 35% more damage with a shield. That's a good shield. Interesting thing about that is that we already have magic resistance. Same with the matrimony ring. I think it's we basically have 2 resist magics now. Yeah, so we could. One is stronger than the other. That is worth noting. So it's not quite the same.
Why are my research materials constantly disappearing?
Why aren't you willing to train me?
Once again, I have found just because I don't fit in here. Well, but I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it.
I want to offer training.
I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't...
Educator care. I don't get why she isn't offer training.
anyone tell you otherwise.
Something wrong.
Why are my research materials
Is
constantly
anyone else
disappearing?
offering training? She should be able to just sell. Yeah, I don't have enough skills, but she doesn't have the option at all. Have I done something to mess things up?
Tolfdir is and to think Mirabelle questioned my allowance. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
So why isn't Colette doing anything for me?
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic.
Why won't you
and
train?
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Why are my research materials constantly
I don't know.
disappearing?
I can't think of a reason.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I want you to talk about the training.
Magnus, here but I shall explain to you the mysteries of the outer
Yeah,
realms.
our restoration is pretty much on the same level, So the training should be available. I don't know. Something's wrong. I'll end it here. I don't know if I can solve this anytime soon. And I don't even know what's the problem, so